Hello, all my friends. Welcome to this month's full moon ceremony. The full moon is actually going to be tomorrow. Today is February 4th. The full moon is tomorrow on the 5th, obviously, of course. And on the full moon, things come to a head. And I love that about the full moon because all the work that you have done, all the prep work, all the things that you have asked for have an opportunity to come forward at that time. Now, let me tell you about the full moon. It is in 17 degrees of Leo. Look in your birth chart and see where 17 Leo falls. Now, literally, it's 16 Leo 41. We'll round up and it's 17 degrees. Give it a 5-degree orb, meaning 5 degrees before 17, 5 degrees after 17. And whatever house that full moon falls in, tie that in with what I'm going to share with you, and you will have the complete picture. Now, before I get into that actual full moon, I want to remind you, if you missed the announcement, that yes, I am going to be teaching classes, astrology classes. And the first beginning class is going to be on Thursday, February 9th. I'm pretty sure it's the 9th. Correct me if I'm wrong. And you do not have to know anything about astrology. You know that I simplify astrology and make it easy to understand and make it practical to you. I'm going to give you a copy of your birth chart. That's going to be your textbook. So you're going to get all kind of information about you as you learn the early steps of how to express your inner astrologer. So go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. All the information you need is there. My webmaster has written an explanation of the course. And when you're ready, contact me. Make sure it's before the class, of course. Contact me. I will tell you how to get to me, how to pay your tuition, and all that good stuff. So, MaxineTaylor.com, and then contact me. I will answer any of your questions, and I welcome you to this next step along your personal astrological journey. Okay, now I mentioned, of course, the full moon. So let's talk about, just for a second, where this full moon falls in your solar chart. And when I say your solar chart, I'm talking about the chart for your sun sign. So Aries, let's start with you. Aries likes it short and sweet and to the point. This is a great time for fun. I don't know what kind of fun you enjoy, but whatever it is, enjoy it. If you have kids, they're going to want your attention as well. But I suggest interacting with other people. Do you like sports? That's great. Do you like music? That's terrific. Anything creative. Are you artistic? Yes, all of your creative talents surface, and you're ready for fun, fun, fun. Okay. Taurus, this is very interesting. Your home and family are the focus of your attention this full moon. Are you building a house? Are you selling a house? Are you renovating a house? Home and family. That is what is triggered. Gemini, wow. Your communicative skills are really activated. You're going to be sharing ideas. Your mind is going to be going round and round with all kinds of new ideas that you want to share. Are you writing a book? Do you need to edit it? This is a perfect lunation under which to do that. This particular full moon deals with your ideas and expressing your ideas. So whatever your medium is, go for it. Cancerians, oh, this is wonderful. Money is what we're talking about for you. On the full moon, you should find that your finances improve. I can't tell you how much. I don't know how much. And I know in your mind, you're probably going, am I going to win the lottery? Let me just say, you can't win if you don't buy a ticket. So money is activated. Now, great, grand, glorious Leo. Wow. This full moon says you are doing what you want, when you want, how you want, because you can. This is your full moon. This is your time to do it your way in every area, but mainly step forward into your personal greatness. Virgo, wow, you're ready to pull back and retreat and say, I got to get away from all this noise and chatter. I'll leave it to every other sign. This is a time, Virgo, to pull back, give yourself some solitude and privacy, work behind the scenes. You may need more sleep. If you are a medium, you may find that you are being contacted, and just jot down what you're told and put it in that great book that you're writing or will write. Libra, your friends are so important to you right now. And this full moon emphasizes being a friend to all. It emphasizes and even triggers your humanitarian side. It's beautiful. And so you know that what is good for the whole is good for the individual. I get that. You get that. This is wonderful. Scorpio, it is time to step up to the plate and be the leader. Whether it's in the family, whether it's in your career, it doesn't matter. You are the top dog. Go for that top slot. Sagittarius, grab your passport, get on a plane, and get out of Dodge. Now, I know long distance travel is questionable at this time, but you're ready for it. Yeah, you're also ready as an alternative to have to activate your higher mind. And that means taking courses, advanced courses, perhaps, on a higher level than you have before. This particular full moon emphasizes your beliefs, not your ideas, but the principles on which you base your life. It's gorgeous. Okay, Capricorn, this is a time of transformation for you. Secrets. You're going within and getting answers to secrets that you've had for a while. You can help other people do the same thing. And you can become involved with joint financial projects that are mutually beneficial. Aquarius, well, you are the humanitarian of the zodiac, and your relationships are activated, particularly one. Either you're looking for that special one or you have that special one. However, interacting one-on-one with people is where it's at for you. And last but not least, Pisces. This is a time, this full moon, to serve, to focus on your health, to focus on serving in any way, shape, manner, or form. If you're thinking of changing jobs, cool, go for it, because your job is activated, not your career. Okay, Scorpio, your career is activated. Pisces, your job is activated, and you can create a new one, and your health can improve. So Isn't that cool? And now, what I would like to do is burn the lists that we bring each month to the full moon ceremony. And these lists, excuse me, my hand, like you're almost going to be able to read my handwriting here. Here's the list. These lists are about what we want to create for ourselves in the next month. At least put down the stakes for the foundation thereof. And I'm going to help you create in just a minute. So if you didn't bring anything written down, pause the video, make your own list, and I'm going to burn mine. I always do that because it gets it out of my hands and into spirits. If you hang on to it, spirit can't work on it. Source can't work on it. God can't work on it. And so we write down what we want and then release it to the cosmos, because God will always deliver more than we ever expected. So those of you who have been to my full moon ceremonies over the years, gosh, at Phoenix and the Dragon, know that starting a fire is not my thing. And of course, we used to have those full moon ceremonies that were packed outdoors, which meant you could start the fire, but that doesn't mean that it kept up. And there was always somebody, some sweet soul, who was there to start the fire and keep it going for me. And those of you who did that for the group, thank you so much. Okay. See, I'm getting so much better. I have my list, and here we go. I am burning my list because I want it delivered. And this list, as you can see, is definitely burning. Definitely burning. And I'm releasing this to God. I don't think I've ever, well, I'm using different paper, but I don't think I've ever had that much of a bonfire in my home. And I'm taking that as a sign, a positive sign. So I have burned my list. I hope you have burned yours. And I'm going to set this thing down here on my hardwood floors. And I would suggest that when you're finished burning your list, that you, before you empty the ashes, run some water over it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure the fire's out. Okay. All right. Now that we have burned our lists, I'm going to help everybody here create what they want. And many of you know how I do that, and you do it with me. And the responses that I've gotten from you about the successes in your life that have appeared seemingly out of nowhere, right? Of course, they appeared because you asked for it and you believed that you could get it. You know, this part is very powerful and it's really super terrific. So we have burned our lists and what we're looking for. Now what we're going to do is create what we want by seeing and releasing what is blocking us from having it. So my question is, who is controlling your life? Or what is controlling your life? Is it a parent who is on the other side? Is it a child? Is it a boss? Is it money? Is it lack of transportation? Is it fear? Whatever it is, we're going to get rid of it very, very simply. So, first of all, what you're going to do, I'm just making sure I don't leave anything out. Okay. What we're going to do is put our hands on our heart. Think of a movie, because that's what our life is a movie. And we can't edit the movie while we're in the theater with the popcorn and the Diet Coke. We have to go back to the cutting room floor. And so when you put your hand over your heart, you're moving into a state of love. And God is love. And so if you've had a difficult week, just let that go for now. Give yourself a minute to just feel the love that you are. You are source. You are love in an earthbound body. And once you feel that, you move into a state of love. When you have that feeling, extend your hand and place in it your heart's desire. Maybe the thing you really don't believe you can have, but you want so badly, so much, that when you think about it, you start weeping. It could be that strong. It doesn't have to create that reaction, but it certainly can. And this is what you want to create. And just leave that there. And then in your left hand extended, ask God to place in it who or what is blocking you from having that. It can be a feeling, it can be a person, it can be an argument, it can be lack of forgiveness. It doesn't matter what it is, it's blocking you. And you don't want it anymore. And what you're going to do is toss it out to the universe. Just get rid of it. Just toss it out there to God. God will take care of it. Turn it over. And what you are left with is what you want. Put your hand back on your heart and accept it. Accept that it's on the way to you. And then I'm going to help you with some acceptances. And some of you know these acceptances by heart, because we do them every single month and they are so powerful. And we're going to start by you saying your name, the name you were given at birth. It can be Jonathan Thomas Smith III. And the name you go by is Sonny, but you're going to use your full name. And what that does is it brings you back to the state you were in when you were born, when you were pure, when you were love itself. This is your quote unquote second chance, but second is wrong. It's yet another chance, because that's what God gives us. Another chance, and another chance, and another chance. And so I'm not going to verbalize my name because I don't want to distract you from yours. You know what I mean? But at the count of 3, you will say, I, followed by your full name. And then we will do the acceptances, okay? At the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. I and your full name at birth. I totally take back my heart, because the heart is the seat of love. Take it back. I accept my heart exactly as it is. I take back my heart. I take back my soul. That is our essence, our soul. And let all of God's love pour down from the top of your head into every cell of your body and out the soles of your feet as you say each acceptance. God, I take back my mind. Do you ever have brain fog? Take back your mind. Don't let anybody else control your thinking. I take back my body. I feed it healthy food. I beautify it. I give it attention. It is the house of God. I take back my honor. When you have given your honor away, it's terrible. You feel awful. Take back your honor. Take back your identity. I take back my identity. What is your identity? God, spirit, source in an earthbound body. That is who you are. That's your identity. I take back my self-respect. That means you're not going to let anybody walk all over you. You're just going to take charge of your life. I totally accept and take back my God-given talents, abilities, and power. Be sure and take that back, clear out to your toes. And the last acceptance, I take back my life. I am in charge of my life and responsible for me. I take back my life and I reclaim my happiness. Okay. So the final thing that I love to do is pull my star cards. Some of you know that many years ago, I had some angel cards that I used, and they didn't quite give me what I wanted. So I made my own, and I've been using them ever since. What I'm going to do is read the cards that I select, because in this group, whoever is watching, wherever you're watching, it doesn't matter what country you are in, we are one. What happens to you happens to me. What you feel, I feel. We are one because we are coming from love. And nobody can take that away from us. So I'm going to read out the cards, and you're going to change it to first person. I'll say you, and you will say I. So let's see what we've got. Because just as when I used to do my full moon ceremonies at the Phoenix and Dragon, we are one. Everybody here this evening, it's 5:30 in the evening, Atlanta time. Everybody here has come to bring their essence, their energy, their love. And each group is united as one all over the world. Because if you look at the comments on my YouTube page, you know, people from all over the world join us. So, okay, let's see what we got here. You make a difference. And you repeat by saying, I make a difference. You sure do. We all do. Okay. You are radiant. I am radiant. Live your calling. I live my calling. Ooh, these are great. Haven't had these in a while. You are powerful. I am powerful. You are a visionary. I am a visionary. Happiness is yours. Happiness is mine. You are loved and wanted. I am loved and wanted. You are God made manifest. I am God made manifest. You are a healer. I am a healer. And the last one, express your beauty. I express my beauty. Now, you know that we live in a holographic universe and that life is timeless. The universe does not distinguish between the past or the future because it is the present. And so as you have accepted these messages on these cards, if your mind said, well, I don't know how I'm going to do that, tap into your spiritual team on the other side and ask your spirit team to send you the angel, the being that can help you with your beauty or help you create the money you want. Remember, we are living all of our lifetimes at the same time on the other side, as well as here. And so if your mind says, well, I don't know how to do that, fine. Your mind is not going to create it. You are, by accepting that it is already yours. And then just listen and watch, because all the signs will be there. And I'm not talking about the astrological signs. You'll get your answer in a song, on a billboard, on a TV show, and you'll go, oh my goodness, and you'll back it up and play it again, maybe 5 or 6 times until you get it. And so accept that you already are what you want to be and that you already have what you want to have. And then live your life coming from being and having what you want. And please join me next month when once again we do our beautiful full moon ceremony. Till then, May the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.